Alright, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor, back for more. To kick the raw, represent everyone as you and I verse. Live from the back seat, you feel me? But yeah, we got the full moon going on in Cancer right now. We got the sun in Capricorn. Let me know how your day's going. Let me know how you flowing. Let me know what you got going on today. Things like that. Let me know if you're real satisfied with this full moon energy. Or let me know if you've kind of unaccumulated, so I'm saying. So holla back at me in the comments. Let me know how your day going. And if you're watching this video later on, you know what I'm saying, holla back at me and let me know how that full moon went for you, if you can recall, you know what I'm saying. This is going to be a video for the ages, you feel me? Video for the ages, for all the times, you know what I'm saying. One of the greatest astrologers of all time, you know what I'm saying. Shouts out to my fellow astrologers, you feel me? But yeah, like I say, tap it in the comments, let me know what's going down. I'm saying, make sure you hit that like button, you feel me? And then make sure you hit that subscribe button if you ain't done that, you feel me? But yeah, all right, we're going to get right into it. So, we got the full moon in Cancer, right? We got the sun in Capricorn. So this Cancer energy is initiating and creating new ways of dealing with emotions and feelings, right? And the sun in Capricorn is all about logistics and practicality. And these are both cardinal signs, you feel me? So with this being said, the Capricorn energy is going to logisticalize and practicalize their ways of thinking, and then the Cancer energy is going to initiate and create ways of feeling. This is that opposite energy, so we got to find that balance, or realize that we just got to be satisfied with what we got, right? So that depends on which octave of the energy you're on the higher octave, the lower octave. You see what I'm saying? So that'll kind of give you the little indication if you're in the right emotions right now. If you're feeling comfortable about what you got going on, then you know what I'm saying, you're on the higher octave of the energy. And for the most part, if you got all your home things taken care of, like Cancer is the home sign, Capricorn is that business sign, the status sign, right? So moving forward, we're gonna do the influences on all the signs, and we're gonna start with Cancer, and we're gonna move all the way back forward until we have Cancer in the 12th house, right? So getting right to it, right? We got Cancer in the first house. It's going to be personality and personal affairs and individuality. So right now you're going to be finding if you are satisfied with your personal life, satisfied with the way that you individually go about emotions and practicalizing this Capricorn energy, with the Capricorn being in your 7th house, right? So with the Capricorn sun being in your 7th house, it's going to let you know what kind of relationships that you've accumulated. Then moving forward, Cancer in the 2nd house, that's going to be the Gemini rising. So the Gemini rising has this way of being mutable and being adaptable, right? But this ways of being adaptable allows them to value this emotions and feelings, right? So whenever someone can actually give the Gemini a good vibe all the time and things like that, then the Gemini actually begins to vibrate higher and things like that, and they can look forward to this individual actually hyping them up and things like that. So based on this Cancer energy being here, when you give that Gemini energy that good energy, and that Gemini is actually feeling good and then a higher octave of energy, you see what I'm saying? They're not waking up on the wrong side of the bed and stay on that wrong side of the bed. They're going to see somebody that, oh, okay, they can actually brighten my day. And that'll change up everything for the Gemini. So with this Cancer in the 2nd house right now, they're going to be dealing with what they value and the emotions that they value. And the emotions that they valued are then in turn going to be accumulated, and you're either going to be satisfied with these shared values, right? Because Capricorn is going to be in your 8th house if you're the Gemini rising, right? Because it's opposite to the 2nd house. So with this being said, you're going to be finding ways to, you're going to be balanced in your ways of valuing things, and with this being said, your shared values with others. So do you value the same things, essentially? Gemini is what's going down. So then moving forward, the Taurus rising is going to have the Cancer in the 3rd house, so this will be in their environment. So based on the environment that the Taurus is experiencing, they're going to have this sextile and be able to actually see the opportunity. So they're seeing the opportunities in their environment of, am I actually accumulated? Can this actually be a stable circumstance? Because Taurus is that fixed sign, right? So Taurus, is based on them valuing the Gemini energy in the 2nd house, they then in turn, like I was just explaining with the Gemini, it all coincides, you feel me? Like, that's kind of why I'm explaining that. So you can kind of refer to that little intro with the rest of the video, or the rest of my videos, and realize, oh, all the other signs are just made up of each other, like they kind of smushed together, so to speak. So like you think about it, in between the Taurus and the Cancer, that's your Gemini, right? So for your Taurus, it then in turn has to have this feeling in their environment. So whenever the Taurus can enter the environment, they get this fixed emotion in this fixed environment. Oh, okay, they're able to actually adapt and they see the opportunity, right? That's the sextile. So I'll grab a little drink, feel me? I forget who said it. Actually, I think it's Rowdy Rebel. You feel me? Shout out to Rowdy Rebel and GS9 and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out New York. You feel me? And I want to give a salute to all the homies on the West Coast. You feel me? The homie Milk 74 putting in the work. You know what I'm saying, for the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? He be on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Point out all the Gilligans. I just want to salute y'all for doing y'all good work. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? The homies out here on the east side. You know what I'm saying? East side of the map. We don't have things going overlooked. You feel me? The AKC at all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, moving forward. Speaking of our Taurus rising, is having this Cancer in the 3rd house, right? So then they're having this Capricorn in the 9th house. And based on the Capricorn in the 9th house, it's all about the knowledge, wisdom, and experience. So what are you actually experiencing, and are you gaining knowledge from this environment that's making you feel comfortable, essentially? And that'll let you know, like, oh, okay, both sides of the map are satisfied, essentially. Maybe that's why I brought that up while I was explaining the Taurus. And then moving forward, the Aries rising is experiencing the Cancer in the 4th house, so it's going to be that square. They're going to be having to learn. They're going to be having to learn how to see these emotions and see their private life for what it is, essentially. And based on them seeing that private life for what it is, they can then in turn accumulate this status and then have this practical status. So at this time, are you happy with what you've accumulated based on your home life and based on that status that you've worked towards? You see what I'm saying? And then moving forward, the Pisces rising. Pisces is having the Cancer in the 5th house. So this will be that trine. They're able to try it. You see what I'm saying? Essentially. So they're able to, it's like that trying an angle. You see what I'm saying? Triangle or trine. You feel me? And that's that 120-degree angle. They're able to, like, they're both the same element. So they're able to see how that other element will work. It's like the sextile is able to see the opportunity. The square is able to learn the opportunity, and the trine is able to create an opportunity. So with this being said, the Pisces at this time is able to create the opportunity and how they express themselves to then in turn have this healthy balance of accumulation between their association at this point in time. So right now, it's either you're satisfied with the way you express yourselves amongst your associates and you're not, or you're not. It's kind of simple as that for the Pisces. And pretty much to rectify that, it's kind of simple. Pisces kind of in a good little spot, because they're a trine at the Cancer, but they're also a sextile to the Capricorn. So with this being said, the Pisces just has to adapt correctly. Which Pisces is real good at that. So then moving forward, the Aquarius rising is having the Cancer in the 6th house. So this Cancer in the 6th house is that 150-degree angle, that misunderstanding. So at this point in time, the Cancer may misunderstand what routine and pattern is necessary to go about to actually have this healthy routine and pattern. It's kind of a tricky alignment for the little fixed sign being Aquarius. And then Aquarius being right beside Capricorn, they're having Capricorn in that 12th house. So it's based on those dreams, hallucinations, and nightmares. So like, are you actually practicalizing your dream, and like, is this reality actually making sense, essentially, is pretty much what you got going on. Like, is your routine correlating to your actual status and the status you want to accumulate? It's kind of simple as that for the Aquarius. But let's be real, the Aquarius is just so unique that you can expect them to do something unpredictable. So it's just predictably unpredictable. Shout out to Dolo on that, you know what I'm saying? He said that, you feel me? But he said that first, I mean to say. Shout out to the Aries. Aries always do stuff first, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta always salute that, you know what I'm saying? I told the Aries the other day, hey yo, y'all my favorite zodiac sign, cause like lit up. He's like, yeah, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? And then moving forward, the Capricorn rising, right, is having the Cancer in the 7th house. So based on the Cancer in the 7th house, based on how their relationship essentially feels to the Capricorn, do they actually feel comfortable expressing themselves and being in their emotions and opening up? Like, are they in a safe space, essentially, is all the Capricorn is really dealing with at this point in time. So the Capricorn being ruled by Mars, They just need to find a circumstance that is actually beneficial to them, feeling comfortable being in the forefront, which isn't always easy for the Capricorn. It's like, devil card and the tarot and all that. I'm saying, whole other thing. Okay, so moving forward. Just to finish up the Capricorn, y'all just got to balance y'all emotions is really what's going down. So then moving forward, the Sagittarius rising. The Sagittarius is having that misunderstanding as well, just like the, who was it? The Aquarius. The Aquarius and the Sagittarius are both misunderstanding the Cancer energy. So based on that, the Sagittarius, I think, has Cancer in the 8th house. Yeah. Cancer in the 8th house. And then they have Capricorn in the 2nd house. So based on these shared values, but the opposite way around, you know what I'm saying? That the Gemini was dealing with. So based on what the Sagittarius actually values, they're then in turn going to have this shared value that they're logistically and practically making sense out of with this Capricorn in the 2nd house. So it's either you actually value the practicality that you've accumulated, and with that being said, you feel comfortable with the shared values and sharing that value, essentially. Or you just are unsatisfied and you haven't accumulated enough of what you actually value. And that's pretty much simple as that for the Sagittarius. Sagittarius just got to adapt to actually going out there and using your arrow, essentially, and shooting what you got to shoot out the sky, if that makes sense. And then moving forward, the Scorpio rising is having the Cancer in the 9th house and the Capricorn in the 3rd house. So based on their environment and logistical and practicality that they're making sense out of and taking action upon with this Capricorn in the Sun, right, in their 3rd house, they're then having this knowledge and wisdom being accumulated and how they feel about the knowledge and wisdom. And is the knowledge and wisdom actually helpful, essentially, is what the Scorpio is dealing with. And essentially, one has to balance what they have going on in their environment and the knowledge and wisdom they actually have going on behind the scenes, because Scorpio is that behind the scenes sign. So then moving forward, the Libra rising, well, I mean, I guess I could go a little bit more in depth for the Scorpio. And the Scorpio, pretty much, it's just like, if you haven't had the right knowledge and wisdom to accumulate, then you just need to put yourself in a different environment. Simple as that. And then the Libra rising is having the Cancer in the 10th house. So they're learning, essentially. They're having to learn how to actually conduct themselves in the status and how to make other people feel status-wise. And then with this being said, they're having the Capricorn in the 4th house. So the Capricorn in the 4th house has them also learning. So they're learning how to take action in their private life to then in turn actually have a better work environment, essentially. And then moving forward, the Virgo rising is experiencing the Cancer and the, I almost said, is it the, I'm flunked out, I think, because I might be going the wrong, I might be skipping around. All right, Virgo's got, it's in the 11th house, yeah, Virgo's got Cancer in the 11th house, so the associations and the associates that the Virgo's dealing with are then in turn bringing about this expression that they're actually going about. So based on the associates that they're around, if they feel comfortable with those associates, they're then expressing themselves logistically and practically, and it all makes sense for a Virgo to go about things that way based on them having the details correctly. And they're able to see the opportunity based on it being the sextile. So they're able to see, who's actually right for them and who's not right for them based on their circumstances going forward. And then moving forward, the Leo rising is having, last but not least, Leo rising is having the Cancer in the 12th house. And based on the Cancer in the 12th house, they're having the Capricorn in the 6th. So they're having to balance, is their dream actually accumulating with their routine and pattern? Are they having a routine and pattern that is beneficial to their dream, and is their dream playing out in reality? I'm living proof with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I got my music out, I'm in the backseat of my whip, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, I'm living it up, just like a boss should be, you know what I'm saying? That's how Leo rising get down. So I'm the example for y'all Leo risings to be in the right space based on the accumulation of your dreams, illusions, and nightmares based on that 12th house, and that's what the 12th house is all about. So are you actually conquering those nightmares and making it an actual dream based on your routine and pattern. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to put your routine and pattern in the right space, the Capricorn energy, and work on that. And that'll actually accumulate for that 12th house and bring your dreams to life. And that's, I'm saying, like I say, I'm living proof. So yeah, much love and holla back. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love if you believe in all that. And, you know what I'm saying? Stay safe or stay dangerous. You feel me?